Okay, I said Osei. Okay, we have to keep this short because my camera keeps not connecting. Today we're talking about discrimination. Um, I'm sure other people go through it. I'm sure there's posts about it. I haven't seen any yet, but I just want to talk about discrimination amongst the gay community. Prime example. Today we went to get a TV. The guy that knew that we were coming to buy a TV from him. We had talked to him 15 minutes beforehand. He gave us the address. I mean, even the night before, he set us a time up for today to come get it. We texted him 15 minutes earlier before we showed up. He said, "This is my address. Come on." Then we called him outside, told him we were here. He said, "Okay." Well, we walk up to him, and all of a sudden, when he gets to us, it was like, "Oh, well, we're here for the TV." He just kind of looked at me and looked at her and was like, "Oh, really?" Yeah, he was like, "I sold that a half an hour ago to some guy. You just talked to us 5 seconds ago in your front yard, when in front of your house. We told you we're here to get the TV, and 15 minutes ago, we told you we're coming to get the TV, and that how could you have sold it? You know what I mean?" So we've had plenty of these things happen to us. It's like obvious that you're just being an ass. You know, you just walk away from us like, "Oh, I sold it to some guy a half an hour ago, whatever." Um, and then also during apartment hunting, there was a guy that I was talking to on the phone, and I said, me and my partner, well, he wasn't worried about anything else. I was telling him about, what we do, how much we make, everything that he needs to know. Well, as soon as I said my partner, he wasn't worried about any of that. All he wanted to know is, well, what kind of partner do you mean? Is it a business partner or da 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 da? And I was like, well, it's just my partner. So I show up, and then he realized what I meant by partner. He'd seen her. He took a look at me, and he was like, oh, well, I don't think it's gonna work out. And he made the finances an excuse. I already told you my finances, and we made over 3 times how much we're supposed to make. We're making over what you told us we need to make. So I don't understand why now all of a sudden it's a problem. Discrimination. They see her, she's a stud. It's more obvious than two femmes, you know. So, I mean, I guess it's harder for studs then because it's like you guys wear the I'm gay thing. But
Guys so threatened.
uh,
The guys so threatened.
God, it's so threatening.
They do, some of them do.
Okay, we'll talk about that in another video. Anyways, so also there was another incident. There was a couple incidents during apartment hunting. There was another incident. What's the name of the one? Olive Garden. I had a waiter who was extremely rude. She had a Detroit hat on. This other girl, well, he didn't make conversation with us. This other girl has a Detroit hat on, the same hat, and he like breaks out in some, oh, the Detroit game, blah 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 blah, all this other bull crap. Okay, whatever. Let that go. Whatever. Even though y'all are sitting right behind us, like I can hear you. So I just let that go. I was like, whatever, he's just probably flirting because some girls, whatever, and he can tell we're gay and wouldn't care anyways. Well, he didn't just conversate with them. He conversated with all the guys, his girls, whoever, families. He was just all, happy, go lucky joy. But when he got to our table, he wanted to like walk past it, and then he'd stop when he needed to stop and say, "Oh, do you need something else?" No, we're good. Walk away before I even finish my sentence. Is the soup good? Yeah, walk away. Like, what the hell? So I got mad and I was like fed up with it. And this is supposed to be our timeout. And so I went to a manager, even though she didn't want me to. I still went to a manager because I'm going to stick up for my rights. And I said, well, I want a different waiter. Oh, can I ask why? Because he's a homophobe. And I said it nice and loud so all his employees can hear. They all gathered around. Did you say there was a cook that was like standing next to the hallway?
Against the wall.
Just sitting there kind of like listening and watching and giggling and shit. Because I'm going to stick up for my rights just like anybody else would. like women's lib. Everybody else has rights, and they stick up for them. I'm going to too. If somebody's racist and somebody, you walk somewhere and like somebody says something or they don't, serve you like they do everybody else because you're black or Hispanic or Indian or whatever, it doesn't matter, or your sex or whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm going to stick up for myself. And I'm going to stick up for my rights, and I'm going to stick up for what I believe is right and wrong. And it was very wrong. And it was like directed right towards us. It was very, very obvious. So I got a waiter, and I only had him for 5 minutes. And he got our boxes, and I gave him a $10 tip because I didn't care. Because I wanted a different waiter, and I made sure it was known that he was a homophobe. He was like peeking around the corner too, like right in front of me, behind where you were sitting. He was just like looking, and he kind of like peeked around the corner and back. I was like, oh yeah, you know that shit's right. And then there was a boy in the Chinese restaurant today, and it was so cute. He was standing next to us, and are you tired? Like, fuck up. Wake up. But he was standing with his mom, and his mom was right next to us, and he looked up at his mom, and he's like, and you could see him like lips it and trying to whisper. It was so cute. I'm like holding her hand. He's like, "Is that a girl?" And the mom's like grabbed his mouth real quick. I thought that was real cute. Some people aren't very respectful, but that was really cute of her. She like grabbed his mouth real quick and she whispered, "Yes, no, shh." It was really cute, but like some people can be really respectable about it, and some people can be understanding. There's a difference between tolerating something that you don't consider right if you're Christian or whatever, or whatever. You don't even have to be Christian, but like if you don't believe it's right, there's a difference between people rubbing it in your face or just people being open about it. There's also a difference between tolerating it and just being like rude about it, and just coming out there and saying stupid homophobic bullshit, basically. Just straight bullshit. Hand me that, please. Thank you. Please share the video.
Don't, Ernest, don't stop yet. He's already up.
Oh, gross! Get off me. You messed up my hair.